Where is my YouTube chat? What the heck? Eh? Where's my YouTube chat? ちょっと待ってくださいね。It's been how long? And my nose is still like this. 皆さん元気？皆さん元気？ Felix, thank you for the sneaky. Hold on. Thank you. Where's my YouTube chat? Preview is turned off. Reduce CPU. Click here to display. Okay. Hi. Nah. Turn this off. Okay. Turn off preview. Okay. 大丈夫です。Hi. Everyone alright today? Desktop audio. Let me get your chat. Okay. Here's my chat. Doing good. Working while working. Working while enjoying. What's working while working? What? Working while enjoying some also. Thank you. Thank you. I know we haven't done karaoke for a while. Hey. We haven't done karaoke for a while. But yeah. I really want to do karaoke. Don't get me wrong, okay? I really want to, but you can listen to my voice right now, and it's pretty rough, you know. Genki desu. Hi. Shoka. Okay. I have a few questions. Whoa. How do I make it, like, you know, chronological order, so I know who posted? Oh, individual. There you go. Your throat. Is it? Do you know it firsthand, Mar? You know at first hand that your throat is very important, huh? Is it? I am terrified though with this thyroid thing. Yeah, I'm scared. If I do have malignant thyroid, then yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it. I cannot live without singing. It's too much. It's too much to ask. If I have to not sing for the rest of my life, then I'll let it be the rest of my life. And JD, if you can, thank you for the sneaky. Arigato. Yeah, but I should know sometime next month, I think. Nah. Huh. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Questions. What are my questions? Let me see in summary. Okay, let's see. I feel like you're the good friend of friends, a colleague, and like a job. No problem, especially in the we can call up the VTubers 4 years of college. Is there a regime you coming in? Anyone else do you know? Really know someone isn't going to betray you on OnlyFans? Just like, be honest. How do you really know someone isn't going to betray you when they know? You don't know. You don't know. I want to talk about that in a bit, but yeah, you don't know. Be honest. You don't know. I still don't know. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I don't know. Not even within the family. I don't know. So, yeah, it's just okay. Let's start with the first question, shall we? Let's start with the first question, shall we? I can't screenshot because I'm too. I'm too. What is it? Reckless for showing stuff. Not media source. ね No need Zozo is so good. Okay, thank you. Okay. Can you see it? if you're too trusting, it's hard to tell. Because forgiving sounds like a. I don't do forgiveness that much, but I mean, I do, but just oblivious. Thing is, with me, it's just all or nothing, you know? And it's not a good balance. It's not a good balance. So, yeah. Okay, I feel like my life is at a crossroad. All my friends are going to colleges that they want to go, but I feel like I'm just obliged to go to college. I'm going because my parents want me to. I feel trapped. I really don't want to get older, but I have no choice. Any tips on feeling like this? Huh? You must be Asian. You don't want to get older? Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. This sounds familiar? What would you say, Mar? What would you say? You don't want to get older, but I have no choice. You don't want to get older. Do you have any advice for this, Mar? I'm trying to think because I am I'm a realist. You have to get older. You have to get older. To me, what you can do right now is you tell your parents, I will work for 1 year. And if I'm not successful in 1 year, then I'll go to college. Mar! Hey! I knew it! You're gonna say, I knew it! I knew you were gonna say that! Suddenly! What the heck? Because I think I've said this before in another dimension or something. I suddenly remember this particular sentence. 7 years. What did you study? I feel like, yeah. So, take 1 year off. Okay, if you really don't want to go to college, then take 1 year off and tell them I'm gonna work for 1 year. And if I'm not successful, then I will go to college. Or if you want to go to college and learn, but you don't know what, then take 1 year off and go travel. Do charity and travel. And then you will find yourself. Chemical engineer. They're trying to make soap. Yeah. So if you don't know, because, you know, I'm gonna be honest. For those who have kids, don't send your kids to college right away. Unless you're sure 3,000% that this person wants to do, you know, wants to do that. I can make soap. No, I don't. I'm not doubting that you can make soap. Duh. You know, if for sure, like me, I wanted to do theater art, then yeah, okay. Cause that's like 3,000% sure. This child wants to do something. But if they're just doing it, you know, oh yeah, let me take business. Like, why are you studying business? Just go and do your own thing. Oh my god. Or I'll take accounting. I'll take English literature. I'll take Mandarin, whatever. You know. Then don't have 1 year off. Do charity for a whole year and travel. If you cannot travel the world, then travel the country. And then decide what you want to do, because You don't always need college. You don't always need college degree. Hmm. So if you guys have a kid, let them do their thing for 1 year. Unless they know what they really want to. Someone from other there's I can take someone from other dimensions and Yeah. Cause I was pretty because I studied a lot during school days. So after school it wasn't hang out with friends or something. No. After school was another class, another class. So by the time I graduated, I was very skillful in many things. To the point that yeah, I wanted to try new things. But I'm not gonna get into details, but 1 year of away from your parents, away from everything, or at least doing your own thing for 1 year. And yeah, that's you can do that. Yeah, volunteer for 1 year. Yeah. Sometimes, when there are natural disasters and stuff, they send people, right? To help. Go play in the mud. Help those people. My friend did that. And then she became a doctor. And then she took OBGYN. Can go to college to escape adult responsibility. How old are you? At least I have a lot of cute. Don't tell them that, Grieve. That's the very reason why I volunteered to meet cute women. Don't tell them that. No, you're 20. You're still a kid. Stop. Don't tell them that. Now everyone knew I'm going there just for the cute women. Oh my god. Do volunteer for 1 year. Go to this random village, or a place very isolated in the province of Timbuktu, and you will meet and see things that you didn't think existed. A lot of problems that you didn't think was there. Doctor inspiration, yeah. She started volunteering quite young, ne? Around maybe, but not young. Okay, because I mean minors really cannot do much, right? So 16 with a team of volunteers. She started with what was it? Stuff doing in the forest, She started hiking and helping the forest grow. And then as time went by, natural disaster stuff, And she started helping, feeding people. And then eventually she became a doctor because she really wanted it. Yeah. Oh, yang sabar Zo, yang sabar. Hi Felix. Felix, thank you for the sneaky. I still say volunteer. If you have money for college, for sure you have money for volunteering. If you want to do volunteering and part-time, it would be great. But part-time instead of volunteer, it's up to you. But if it's part-time instead of volunteer, then that means that you have no choice but to work, right? You have no choice but to work because you do need it. You do need it. It's a different circumstance there. Yeah. But reading into this, it shows that your family have the means to send you off to school. That also means that you're good in that part, nah? In that part. If you did addicting and you forgot to study, it happens. If you can make money, why study? Why? You already make money, why do you go to college? I mean, if you like to study, sure. But to me, it's if you're already making money, then I don't need to go to college. Because think of this. You go to college for 4 years. Uni is 4 years, right? Yeah? And you work for 4 years. In these 4 years, you are going to learn. And not only textbook. Okay? You're going to actually learn things. In uni, they don't teach you much. They don't teach you much. Huh? Okay? There's this... They don't teach you much. What do they teach you? Art. You know? You're suddenly obliged to be doing this singing class. Learning finance. Or learning religion while in IT major. Like, what? Or was it English literature, having to learn math, calculus? Makes no sense. It makes no sense. So 4 years wasted, yeah? 4 years wasted for you to learn all of these. Meanwhile, someone who went to work right away already have the skill. Have the skill. Have the skill. And have the portfolio. So if you send your CV and this intern send their CV, who is this HR going to pick? Try medical. I'm not talking about medical. You have to go to uni for that. Learn numbers array in English school. Gotta put. Yeah? That's how I look at it. Because at the end of the day, they want your energy. They want your confidence. It doesn't matter. Everything in the paper, it actually do not matter much. A degree is not. It means it means nothing. Yeah? It means nothing. Mostly plumbing, electric, handyman related. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can take a vocational school, right? Hey, welcome. You can take vocational school for that. And then you have a family of like what is it? Yeah, plumbing family business, and you're you're well off. Yeah, and that's, you can learn all those vocational school. But if you want to go to school. But if you don't want to, then don't. Easy. You just have to know what you want in your life, okay? I'm gonna move on. Okay. Be honest, how do you really know someone isn't going to betray you one day? I don't know. I don't know who is going to betray me. I'd have paid 19 years old electrician kid half my hourly wage to get him to do some stuff for me. It's intense, their cost. people change all the time, then you need to get a therapy. If you are that immature, then you need to go to therapy. How do I know people's not gonna betray me? I don't know. Simply, I don't know. I am scared all the time. One of the reasons why I also don't branch out much, because I'm too scared. Lesson learned. I'm too scared. You can't predict if they're going to betray you when you can't give them the value anymore that yes. Oh my god, that is so business minded though. Someone's gonna betray you when you can't give them their value anymore that you were once able to deliver. That is so such a business minded. Yeah. Okay, listen. It's coup d'etat, right? That's English, right? Coup d'etat. Let me see. Coup d'etat, right?
Videos here on YouTube indicating the removal of an existing government from the literal meaning in French, while d'etat means to the state. So in France, we would say coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat. Sounds Japanese, yeah.
Coup d'etat. The
Coup d'etat.
P to coup is silent, so is the T to état. Un coup d'etat, but in English it is usually pronounced as a coup d'etat.
A coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. But in English it's coup d'etat. So it happens, okay? Wasn't it Napoleon? Napoleon, that bastard, right? There were four. What do you call four? Not chairman. Four leaders. Not chairman. I don't think they're called chairman. 4 leaders in France after the revolution, right? If I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so Napoleon generals, was it? Let me see. 4 horsemen. But Napoleon went, yep. Let me do this. And coup d'etat exists. It existed. It still exists. Martial, no, martial is martial law though. That's a different one. Let me see how. Let me see. French. Huh. You guys want jazz music instead? Hi, welcome. Welcome. Let me see. So, jazz music, yeah? Okay. Okay, comfy. There were four. How was Napoleon betrayed for what? Waterloo betrayal. No, not this one. French directory. French directory. There you go. An established consulate which effectively ended in French Revolution. Directory. There you go. No, we don't talk about VTubers here. Yeah. So he used his people. To overthrow the directories. History of France. No, it's because I like watching. By the way, is it comfy? Volume comfy? It's because I like watching Victorian dramas, you know, or is it Victorian? Is it still Victorian? But around historical dramas, I like it. I like watching historical dramas, and normally they can't talk about VTubers. I want to talk. Yeah, just Zozo, only Zozo. And a lot of times they kind of cross Napoleon. Yeah. Yeah. So I like, because I like trivias. So I started researching, especially about coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Especially that. 5 members, not 4. Sorry, 5 members. Yeah. 5 members. Hi, welcome. Because people back then, they were torn. They were like, Napoleon is not blue blood, okay? So he's just a guy. And then some others are like, oh shoot, you know? How shoot? He's actually really good and people trust him. So are we going to go against Napoleon, or are we going to be with Napoleon? How do you really know the person, know their want beforehand and what you can give? Know if he isn't selfish. You don't know. You don't know until time tells. It takes time. Hi. Go to school. Go to school. It takes time. But yeah, because Napoleon had a lot of people behind him, and he used these people, and yeah, overthrew the 5 was a directory, right? So how do you know you're not gonna be betrayed? You don't know. Or what's her name? Katarina of Aragon. Right? Aragon. By the way, is comfy? Volume comfy? Katarina of Aragon. Her own father betrayed her. Yeah? They sent English sent their military, you know, to meet Katarina's dad. Katarina's dad. And he never came. How do you know we're gonna be someone's gonna betray you? You don't know. You don't know. This is Katarina's dad, her own father. And then we talk about Henry, her husband, who picked. Who was next to Katarina? Was it Anne? Was it Anne Boyle? Who's? Let me see. Anne, right? And Anne got beheaded, right? Anne has a sister, if I'm not mistaken. Anne's daughter is Elizabeth, right? Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, Anne had a sister. And Henry, I think, had something with the sister. But then he sent her away for Anne. And then Anne got beheaded. Go. Go do that, Angie. Go. Thank you. Yeah. And Anne didn't bear him a son. But her daughter became the next. Yeah, the next. What do you call? The next leader. Petros. Yeah, she was this daughter who. The next succession, because back then it had to be a male, right? Male heir. It could betray me with those ass move. And okay, and then another one. Let me think. Henry had a last name. What was his last name? Henry had at the time starts with a T. Henry. What was his last name at the time? Tudor. There you go. Choi. Let me see. Mary stripper is the king. Oh wait, not Mary. Who was it? Mary, okay, was the one with the. Let's see, Tudor family. Who was it who became the Queen of Scots? Is also watching the Tudor or the other? I watched those already. The Tudor, I don't think I had. I haven't watched. Is there a movie called The Tudors? I haven't seen it. The other boy, yeah, that one I have, but I watch a lot about CC also. Austria, Elizabeth CC on Austria. I watched 2 different series for that. It's not that I'm smart. I just watch Victorian dramas. I just watch those. It's not because I'm smart, okay? No. Arthur, okay. And I wanna know where. Okay, Catherine. How many Elizabeths do we need? There's Margaret Tuda. Let's see. Yeah, Margaret. I think it was Margaret. Ferdinand. Zozo, I'm your Tudor. Let me just double check. Let me go ChatGPT. It's easier. ChatGPT. What's her husband's name? Born, burial, spouse, James. Marriage cause political tension. Huh, Archibald Douglas, okay. Let me see, hold on. So we're talking about betrayal. Might as well. We talk about real betrayals. In the past. 에이 진짜. Ah, okay. Season 2. Ooh. How are you? I'm okay. Ah, yeah, Earl of Angus. There you go. Yeah. See, historically, Margaret did marry Archibald Douglas in 1514, less than a year after Flodden, which caused a major political turmoil in Scotland because she was the Queen Dowager and regent in her infant son James V. I think that was a time when didn't he wait. Yep. So yeah. So why you choose Siren Zoe before you being singer, right? I'm still a singer. What are you talking about? Okay. I don't know if this is correct, but I think when James died, Margaret was under the care of Katarina. That as long as she doesn't remarry, then England would protect her and her children. But then she got married, and that broke the promise, the pact. And then this guy is actually a bastard. Because he's now, now we're married, we're legal, so I can do this, I can do that, I can take whatever I want, And he also had another mistress. So yeah, not only them. I think Margaret, didn't she beg to unmarry him or something? But yeah, it was not doable. So yeah, poor thing. So how do I know if someone's gonna betray you? I don't. I mean, look at these. Just between the siblings. Just between the siblings. Who else? Let me think. Who else? Oh my goodness! Wait. I have it somewhere. I was talking about it. Talking about betrayal, people. Hey! Who is this? Is it Japanese? Who was it? Japanese? It was Japanese. It was Japanese. Let me think. Wasn't it the Japanese strategist who betrayed the emperor, or who was it? Do you guys know? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? No, Nobunaga. Nobunaga, was it? Jean d'Arc was betrayed by the king of Charles. Of course! Nobunaga. Okay, let's see. Nobunaga. Yeah, of Oda. Yeah. Right? It was betrayed by his most trusted tactician, right? Most trusted tactician killed him, right? Okay. The betrayal of Honoji incident. Let me read this. This is ChatGPT. June 21st, 1582. Akechi Mitsuhide, one of Nobunaga's trusted general, suddenly turned against him. Mitsuhide's troops surrounded Honnoji, shouting the enemy at Honnoji. Rather than to be captured, he committed seppuku, and at the temple burned around him. Why? Why did he do that? Personal resentment. Political ambition. Strategic opportunity. Legacy. The betrayal of Nobunaga is one of Japan's most famous historical turning point, a mix of loyalty, ambition, and tragedy that inspired countless books, dramas, films that often summed up by saying that time, the world will never know why Akechi betrayed his lord. Nah, don't talk about betrayal. Nah, we talk about betrayal, okay? Shogun. Oh, I haven't seen Shogun. Is it good? Yeah. So how do you know? You don't know. Look at these people. They're betrayed by their own spouse, their own dad, their own people, their own strategist, tactician, most trusted tactician. Yeah. See, you don't know. See, I give you, I educate you about real things happening that you don't know. That's why when you learn to stay silent, you learn who really listens. When you learn to stay silent, you learn who really listens. Yeah. It's Como Jervis acting's by. Okay, I'm not watching it then. Okay. Let's watch. Let's read the next one. Hey, it's time for grandma. Honestly, I have no problem with that. I really like your video, especially Yandere ASMR. I really hope you can collab with more VTubers. Oh, thank you. I'll do Yandere every now and then. As for collab with other VTubers, that would be nice, but that's not in my priority at the moment because. Hold on, where's my journal? Yeah, I want to. I would rather, yeah, hang out with you guys than having 3,000 collabs or something. I do collab with some people, but I'm what is it? Yeah, I'm cautious. I'm careful. Betrayal hits hardest after you use sushi roll and found a green vegetable was wasabi. No, betrayal hits hardest when you think there's cookie inside the cookie tin, but end up being a fish. Not even grandma's sewing kit, but it's a fish. Or like inside what do you call? Ice cream can, ice cream box, and then you see fish inside ice cream box. That is betrayal, okay? Yeah, I'm also a bit real or ice cream box. Yeah. Puts fish and grandmas. They do. Grandmas. We're seeing this top ice cream fridge containing tilapia. Yeah, that's the worst. Like, oh, strawberry ice cream, and you open it, smells so bad. I will collab again. Yeah, I will collab again one day. The disappearances in yeah. I just don't want to bring people. I don't know. I just don't want to cause any trouble to anyone, you know? Since, you know, Anne was beheaded, Katarina was sent back to Spain. Or she chose that. So I do collab with you know, with people I've collabed with. But I'm a bit, yeah, insecure maybe, ne? Cause I wanna say I'm not shy. I'm a bit insecure in some places. Cause Josephine would tell me, you know, Zoey, speak up. Zoey, you have to speak. I'm like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude, but Zoey, you have to speak. Like, oh, okay. I didn't want to speak too much. But if I've collabed with the person before, then most probably I I'm kind of, yeah, I know that I'm safe. Yeah, I'm careful. 4 years of college, somehow the most tiring is talking to parents. Went to Japanese university for engineering. Yeah, I mean, if your parents they're Asian, yeah. then move out. I mean, don't you have a job right now? Can't you move out? Don't you have a job? Because you went to Japan. Surely you have a job. Your turn is 12 bucks. Freelancing, yeah. Then move out. You're tired of talking to them, then move out. Well, till you talk to the management and explain that you shouldn't put a microwave oven in the server. Huh? Zen? Who does that? Microwave oven in server? Huh? What? This is where I shouldn't be alive, you know. Series. It happened. Oh my god, Zen, you're an absolute champ. Zen is clip this, Jarvis. Jarvis, clip this, Jarvis. Oh my god, I was eating Blame. Having a microwave in the server room was crazy. How is that even possible? Hi, welcome. Oh, my throat. Welcome. Put in my I know. Okay, next is Gila. Hi, Zozo. I'm lost. I'm not sure whether to look for a job or go back to studying. I left my last job, FNB, because it was overstuffed and the management wanted to fire people. They're good people and do good work that desperately need the job. So I decided it's better for me to leave. since I already think about quitting, even though I was a supervisor there. Now I'm thinking whether to continue my study or just find another job. I'm not sure if I can handle studying again, but what do you think? Woohoo! What do you want to study? You called me angrily. Server was down on Saturday. Ah! Clip this, Jarvis. Clip this, Jarvis. Oh my god! Why was the server down? Because somebody, an American, tried to boil water in the microwave. Make tea in the microwave. Oh, American make tea in the microwave. Didn't you guys know that? Okay. Can you commit to studying? That's a question. Can you commit to it? Because once you decide to study, that's it. It's a lot of work. Can you commit to it or not? At this age. At this stage. Can you? Because I had Korean and Japanese lessons. And I couldn't, you know? I couldn't commit to it. Because I was, you know, VTubing, doing many things. It is. It's a huge step, so... Oh, my head hurts. So you have to know if you can commit to it or not. Hi, welcome. But since you're hesitating, nah? I'm not sure if I can handle studying again, then don't study, don't. Just find another job. Move on. Move on to another job. If you have the slightest doubt if you can, you know, if you can study or not, don't go that route. Just work. You're not gonna be able to handle it. Nah. Just work. But make sure you're doing it right. Okay? Because this is not you're not at the age where you're trying to find yourself. You should already know what you want to do. This is me in every job that I had. Is that I write down my goals, and then I write down what I want to do and how to do it. Or if I don't know how to do it, where can I find places where that can help me figure out how I can get to that point. Hi, welcome. And I'm not gonna lie, I still am a very ambitious person. But ambition can be very toxic. Yeah? Especially if you are placed with other ambitious people. Then things will roll downhill. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's finding the right environment for you. The right environment for you. If I go. No, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Oil. Yeah. So it depends on the environment. Find a good place where people have a nice balance, which is gonna be very difficult. When you're a manager or anything, don't play Monopoly with don't do monopolies on your you know, on your, I want to say kids, but it's not kids, anak niya gitu. What is it in your people under you? Don't make them play Monopoly against each other. Yeah. Seeing write down goals more often. Yeah. Don't make them. Don't let them play Monopoly against each other. That's not how it works. Because I've seen a lot of these insurance companies who are hiring young people, or what was it, multimedia or multimedia, no, what do you, something like content creation. There are content creation agencies, even sport, in some sport, nah? They make people under them play Monopoly against each other, and that's how they rank up. I don't think that's what I, yeah. So finding an environment is a good, yeah, it's very important. A good environment. 좋네. Okay. Okay. Let's see this. I'm hungry. Don't tell me I'm dead. yeah. Okay. Since my graduation earlier this year, I've been between finding 9 to 5 job on hunting other jobs. But recently I got into an argument with my parents because they kind of glorified the idea of working a big company, which they recommended me to apply, with the expectation that I'm willing to sacrifice my time and energy because I was told by the interviewers I may have to do unpaid overtime a lot. Oh, no. However, they unfortunately ticked me off by talking badly about my 9 to 5, which was a cafe job that actually paid me for my overtime. So between my parents' desire for me to have prestigious job, which doesn't pay overtime but also doesn't embarrass them, or a job of choosing simply because it pays my bills decently enough, through my parents died inside a little bit. Their words, not mine. Am I just having Gen Z mentality, or older folks don't like losing their mind? I don't want a job that is prestigious, but at my own well-being, or less. Unpaid overtime is a no. No. You tell your parents, sure, I'll work in that company if you pay for my overtime. What about that? I'll pay. You know, I'll work there if you pay for my overtime. Yeah? Yeah? That's fair, right? That's fair. Sure. And then you pay for my overtime. That sounds fair. Right? Because they want that. I mean, if you want it so much, then why don't you work there? Why don't you work there? If you want it so much and you work there. If you want me to work there, then ask, yeah, pay for the for the overtime. Oh, yo. Yeah. I see your question. Is there a diet that I can follow? Diet regime. Don't have a diet regime. Okay. Let's do this one. I don't know I don't know what I need to know what your goal is. I need to know what your goal is. Oh my god. Plenty of diet motivation videos. Well, what do you eat less, work out more? What? Just losing weight. How many kilos do you need to lose? $20 kilos? You have to hit the gym then. Okay, go to the gym. Go to the gym. Go to the gym and stop. Stop eating Indomie at night. Stop eating Indomie at night. Cutting down 6 months. 20. Looks fine. Indomie goreng awam. See what I tell you. You love Indomie with suicide. No. Just jog, okay? Just jog. Think like think that if you cannot jog for 2 kilometers per hour or per 40 minutes, you're gonna be jomblo your whole life. You're gonna be single your whole life. Replace every carb food with tempeh. Yeah. Oh no. No. Replace every carb with broccoli. That helped me a lot. Replace that with broccoli. Intermittent fasting is good too. Yeah. Intermittent fasting is good too. If zombie apocalypse, yeah, I know. If zombie apocalypse happens and you don't have a bike, then you have to run. Then you have to run. Think of people. Think of people. Oh my god. Yeah. Everyone, I think I'm gonna call it a night. And yeah, I'm gonna probably change a few things. Yeah. And I'll see you guys again on Friday. For ASMR on Twitch, nah? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. What is our schedule this week? What am I doing on free talk on Saturday? I'm gonna change it. Maybe we can play Repo. You guys wanna play Repo on Saturday? Let's do Repo. Mara, can you host on Saturday if I do Repo? Yeah? Saturday. Saturday. Nah. Please remind me though. I need to change. Okay, let me write down what I need to do tomorrow. It's a change. Play Repo. Saturday Repo. Okay. Let's do Repo. Ne? 本当にお疲れ様でした。Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it, and I hope that you got a chill time with me. ありがとね. Thank you for coming. I know my CCV's not that high anymore, but I'm thankful that you guys haven't given up on me. And I cherish, 25 of you. Really, really, yeah. Thank you, ne? Good night, or have a good day. Sorry, I'm spacing out a lot. It's the time of the month, and yeah, everything is just yeah. Or run around and hurt you, right? Good night. Good night. See you. Mwah. See you on Friday, okay? Be good. Behave.